In Drupal, themes have features. These theme features allow designers to toggle elements a theme can control, like if the site logo is shown or not. In addition to features, Drupal themes share global display settings that allow you to set which node types would have author info appearing in them, which is perfect for blog posts, but not pages or our Flower products. Let's see what features and post settings are available in Drupal 6 and how they affect all themes. So to configure the global theme settings for our Drupal site, we need to visit the Themes Administration page. So from the Administer screen, we click Themes. And there's actually a tab up here at the top that says Configure. Now this Configure link is different from the Configure links that appear next to each theme that is only enabled. We're not going to go here. We're going to actually click up in this tab next to List. And this brings us to the Global Settings page for themes. Now this page will actually affect all themes across our site. Right now we only have Garland, but we can still set these settings now and have our custom themes pick up these settings later. So the first side that I'll introduce to you is the toggle display side. These are the theme features I was mentioning. And we can do things like toggle off the logo, toggle off even things like primary links. The primary links, remember, are our main menu navigation up at top. And the logo appears in the top left corner of Garland. So with the logo now off and the primary links also off, let's click Save Configuration and see what happens. Now we see that Drupal has respected our feature settings and has removed the logo and the primary menu. Let's bring those back. Logo, primary links, Save Configuration, and now they're back. There's one feature before we leave this box that I want to make sure is enabled, and that's the search box. We are going to use this in our custom theme later on, so make sure it's enabled. Now coming to the right side of this administration screen, we see the display post information, and in here is actually a list of every content type or node type that is actually installed into our site. So we see the default Drupal content types, blog, page, and story, and any of our custom types, which right now we have is Flower. This display post information, as it outlines in this help text, is actually where you can deactivate or remove the author name and info details of the post when they are viewed. So let's actually make sure that pages do not have author info, nor our flowers. So I'm going to actually, before I click Save Configuration, I'm going to open the home page in a new tab. So we can see right now we actually get the author details at the top of every Flower post. And of course, as expected, at the top of every blog post. We do not want this on the flowers, but we do want this on the blogs. So let's go back to the Themes Administration screen. Make sure we're in Global Settings. And we're going to uncheck Flower and Page and click Save. So now that our configuration options have been saved, let's go refresh our homepage tab and see how the flowers will now no longer carry the author details. Click Refresh, and now Drupal has removed the author info from the flower types, but as expected, not from our blog types. We can even check our services page and see that it no longer also has the author info, nor the About Us page, and that's what we want. So closing this tab, going back, we can now see that any content type that we create or is added by a module that we install would actually appear here, and we should come back to the screen anytime we've created a content type or installed a module that provides a new type to make sure that we set which ones would actually have post information and which ones should not. These standard features available to all Drupal 6 themes are good enough for most users. Theme features are neat, but are limited to the default set you see here in Drupal. If you're wondering if a custom theme can have its own custom features, this is possible, but it requires a lot of complex PHP programming and should be left in the realm of developers.